poppin' Tea Squad? It's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with tonight's All Tea All Shade Real Housewives of Potomac Season 3 Episode 12 review. So we start off tonight's episode exactly where we left off last week, with Robin and Giselle entering Karen's charity event. Giselle says in her confessional that Karen doesn't know that she and Sherman broke up, so for her to invite his horse-faced ex-wife is on a new level of messy. Wow, Giselle. Wow. Did you just say this woman looked like a horse? You're so rude. You're so mean. You're kind of right. But still, I cannot ride with you on the read in the shade. Because, bitch, you went behind her back and started fucking her motherfucking ex-husband like y'all didn't know each other. Didn't even get her the common courtesy of letting her know what the fuck is going on. So, I'm Team Kendall with this whole situation. Because your trifling ass ain't shit. Girl, bye with your My Little Pony weave. So Giselle and Robin tell Karen that they want to talk to her outside, but Karen like, girl, no, I'm not having this shit. Y'all not about to fuck up my good white folks event. She called security on their asses really quick and had them hoes escorted out. And I was like, yes, Karen, escort them high yellow bitches up out of here. So they leave looking like some goddamn fools. Sharice and Ashley follow them outside to find out what they wanted to say to Karen. Giselle explains that Karen has been lying and telling Robin that she didn't RSVP to her event, even though she said she did. Sharice in her confessional says Robin has always been a positive person, so it's disappointing that she would allow someone else to take her down a few levels because Giselle likes to keep stuff going. I'm so happy that Sharice clocks Giselle and her bullshit and how she uses Robin and makes Robin look like a fucking puppet and a fool. Sharice apologized to Robin for not being able to attend her event. Giselle butts in and says, you attend galas all year round. You could have told her no. You could have figured out something. And Sharice say, Giselle, I'm talking to Robin. I'm talking to Robin. Shut your ass the fuck up, bitch. And Robin say, so you actually think that this thing Monique was invited to was special? Bitch, it was special to her. Just like your event was special to you. You sound stupid. How are you mad because she didn't say, okay, Monique, I'm not gonna come to your event now, even though you invited me first because somebody I knew longer invited me to something after you. You sound like a fucking 5-year-old. Grow your pussy up, bitch. Stop acting like a fucking stupid ass kindergartner. So Sharice date steps in behind her as they're going back and forth. And I'm like, Sharice, how the fuck you pull this nigga? He was tall, light skinned, you know, had an athletic build. He looked like he was about 10 years younger than her. He was actually nice looking, attractive as fuck. I'm like, oh, I know how you pulled that nigga, your dick sucking lips. Because Sharice is not cute by a long shot. She a high looking bitch. But it's them dick sucking, soup cool ass lips that got that little nigga sprung. I was like, word, Sharice, you pulled this? That little nigga was fine as fuck. And I think he just wanted some camera time. So Sharice asked Kendall, did Giselle speak to her? And she was like, no, but she saw me. She was like, it's all good though. Monique says that she wrote her check out to Icon Enterprises to everyone's surprise because they refused to write the check out to Karen. They're going to write it out to the Alzheimer's charity. Michael says Icon stands for icon. That was like, you got that right, Michael, because Karen ass is over there pulling a whole heist. Candace and her fat wig is over at her house planning this goddamn over-the-top ass wedding that she can't fucking afford. Chris asks her, has she called her dad because she need to ask him for some more money. So she FaceTime her daddy and asks for more money, but he tell her no. Like, I'm only giving you the 20 G's. I don't know how your mama gonna sit up here and tell you that she'll give you more money if I give you more money. What the fuck that got to do with me? Hell to the motherfucking nah. 20 G's enough? Bitch, you better make that shit work. And I'm with daddy on that shit. Chris tries to tell her to reel things in and to, you know, cut some things off the list, but she will not listen. She get an attitude. And I was like, girl, I hope it's worth it. I really hope this shit is worth it because you doing all this and you need the fucking money in the end, bitch. Ashley is talking to her uncle and she tells her uncle that Michael doesn't want to have kids with her because he fears that she'll be like her mother. Her uncle says he is full of shit. I like this uncle, baby. He thinks that Michael loves having a trophy wife. And that's exactly what I said to y'all last week. Michael likes having this young, cute, little biracial, racially ambiguous, you know, svelte, woman on his arm. He has grown children. His little pasty face ass is not trying to sit up here and procreate and have more children, be running around no baby. He wanted to travel. He wanted to fuck. He wanted to show her little young ass off. And allegedly this nigga want to go across the pond and fuck niggas. If you don't know, now you know. So that nigga was not trying to sit up here and start over and have no goddamn kids. Was he wrong for, using her and not telling her that was how he felt? Absolutely 100% correct. So she asked her uncle, should she just wait for him to change his mind? Uncle like, hell no. Because he don't think that Michael want to have kids. And I was like, that's what I tried to tell your ass last week, Ashley. This nigga ain't trying to have no damn babies. So Ashley is devastated and wished that Michael would have been up front with her before they got married. And I 100% agree. But I'm like, now your dumb ass has set up her and extended that damn prenup for 2 more years like a fucking fool. He duped your ass. He used your ass. Because now even if you wanted to leave him, you would have to settle for that lump sum instead of getting half. So bitch, you better make this shit work for 2 motherfucking years. Play nice with that motherfucker, grin and bear it. And shit, 2 years to fly by quick. Get that motherfucking half, bitch. And go have you some babies with a young nigga that can pump and dump. So, Ashley, Robin, and Giselle go exercising while Karen, Monique, and Candace go exercising together separately. Move that away. Giselle invites her little crew of girls to her event that she's having at the Congressional Black Caucus. Giselle and Karen explain to both sets of girls what happened at the charity event between them. Giselle thinks that Karen is a liar. Karen refuses to tell the producers how much money she made at her event. And I was like, that further proves that you took all them damn people money and pocketed that shit and gonna write it as a tax write-off. Karen, your ass is going to motherfucking jail, bitch. And why you gonna do this shit on national television like people ain't clocking your ass? She was stuttering around the damn answer like, Karen, what the fuck are you over there doing, bitch? That is illegal, ain't it? Somebody tell me. So Kendall is brought up and Giselle says she does not care about her but proceeds to shade her in her confessional by comparing her to a horse. That shit is hilarious. Karen stands by, her inviting Kendall to her event. Monique thinks that it was wrong. And I was like, well, why you think it was wrong, but it wasn't wrong for you to invite Kendall to your event even though you didn't invite Giselle to your event? It was still technically wrong if you want to look at it that way. So to each his own. I don't think it was wrong for her to invite Kendall at all, especially since they've all known each other the same amount of time. It ain't her fault that Giselle decided to fuck with this girl husband, ex-husband behind Kendall motherfucking back. Did nobody tell her hoe ass to do that shit? So now I'm not going to exclude her just because Giselle wanted to be a motherfucking hoe. So, Sharice FaceTimes Robin while they're at the exercise place. Sharice invites Robin to dinner so they can talk. Giselle tells Robin to tell Sharice that Monique isn't her friend, that she's using her. And I was like, why do you keep on using Robin as your mouthpiece? Oh, because Robin is an idiot and would do whatever the fuck you say. Why don't you tell Sharice this? Why don't you go to Monique and say, bitch, I feel like you using Sharice? You always kicking up shit. And Robin, you so fucking stupid that you continue to let her use you as her fucking mouthpiece. Ashley just sitting there soaking it all up, and I'm like, you want to be a part of this little light-skinned crew so bad. Like, I can't rock with Ashley because she just go where the wind blows. So Ashley and Candace meet up to talk. Ashley peeps that Candace peeps that Candace peeps that Ashley has been all up Giselle and Robin's ass lately, so she has decided to keep her guards up with sis. And I was like, use that noggin of yours, Miss Candace. Ashley tell her about, the Michael situation, and Candace basically tell her the same thing her uncle said, and she is shocked by this news. I'm like, bitch, 2 and 2, you could have put that shit together on your own. Robin and Sharice meet up for lunch. They talk about Sharice not coming to her event. Robin says, I feel like you were choosing sides. So Sharice like, it wasn't about choosing sides. Robin say, how do you feel about Monique inviting your friends to her event? Sharice say, I was shocked. I'm having some thoughts about Robin. Really? You having thoughts about Monique? I think this is the stupidest shit ever. Like, how you mad because you introduced her to your friends because she's new to the town and you wanted her to meet people so she can have people to know. Now that she know said people, now you mad because she invited them to my events. If you didn't want her to know your friends, you shouldn't have invited them around her and introduced them. You sound like a fucking 5-year-old. How old are you, stupid bitches? Robin feels like Monique is being thirsty. Sharice feels Monique bringing Kendall around the shady and that she made her hurricane relief event all about meeting Sharice's friends. I don't feel that way at all. I feel like they are blowing this thing up to be more than what it is. So it's the day of Giselle Everhue event at the CBC. I really want to be happy for Giselle, but I just cannot find in my spirit to be happy for her because she is such a bitch and she's a mean girl. So it's just like, happy for you because you're a black woman doing it, but like, fuck you too because you ain't shit. Monique and Karen are excited about going to the CBC so they can build their connects. Monique tells Karen that Sharice hasn't been answering her phone calls lately and she doesn't know why. She shows her, all the text messages she's been sending Sharice and how Sharice has basically ghosted her. Karen like, girl, join the club. Now you seeing how she treat the rest of us. And Monique was like, well, she ain't never treated me like that. And I'm like, well, bitch, it's a time for everything. So Robin, Sharice, and Ashley are at the CBC. Monique and Karen arrive and they see Giselle's booth, but they walk right past that hoe and make a circle around the event, talk to everybody, and then they proceed to walk out as the girls spot them and then go over to speak. Monique line said that they didn't see Giselle booth. I'm like, bitch, why you lie about the situation if you gonna be a G? So yeah, I saw that shit, we just didn't want to speak. So Giselle calls bullshit. Monique is like, we about to go because we got another event tonight. Robin calls Karen a liar as she's walking out. Karen and Monique call her a fool for sitting up here yelling at this damn event, and I agree. Like, Robin, go sit your dark winged duck looking ass down somewhere. Like, I can't stand that bitch. And who wears a burgundy glossy lipstick? Nobody but your old ass. Girl, bye. Karen and Monique call, I already said that. So Candace arrives and they tell her what happened. Sharice says she's peeped Monique's game. Candace is shocked by Sharice's feeling towards Monique because every time she's around Monique, Monique is always riding for Sharice. So 10 hours later at Candace's crib, she crying in the bathroom while Chris is asking her, can they talk? So apparently this dumb bitch that broke up with this man because he called her a spoiled diva like everyone else in her life does. And she feels like it is unforgivable. Girl, that fat ass hair of yours on your head is getting to your damn brain. Take some of them tracks off. Loosen up your wig, bitch, because you sound like a fucking stupid ass little girl. So Chris say, I will continue to check you every single time I feel like you getting out of line. I was like, I ain't never saw it for you, but shit, what's up, Chris? You sound like a whole nigga right now. Yes. So apparently he asked her to hold her stuff while he was trying to call them an Uber. And she said, why? Like, nigga, you can't hold it. This bitch is a nest. So he felt like she was acting like she was too good to hold her own shit. So she says it's hard for her to trust him now, and he brings up her texting him, you're a coward and a shitty clone of your deadbeat father, and you can fuck off and get off my life. And I was like, well, goddamn, bitch, this is the type of shit y'all say to each other behind closed door. Yeah, this shit is doomed. And the fact that she calls him a shitty ass father further reiterates everything that I have thought about him as far as the shit with him and his kids and why he ain't around them as much. She's glossing over a lot of shit that she's trying to, keep hidden. So if she called him a shitty father, there's some truth to that shit. But at the same token, if he a shitty father, then why the fuck you marrying that nigga? Because he ain't gonna do nothing but turn around and be a shitty father to your kids. But then there are some niggas that'll be a shitty father to one set of kids and then be there for another set. So that says a lot about you, bitch, that you gonna marry a quote unquote shitty ass nigga. So Chris is like, you know how I feel about that, and Candace say that's why I said it. Girl would have slapped that wig off that bitch head. And then she got a smirk on her face as she's apologizing. And I was like, this bitch apology is so insincere. Chris, you a better nigga than me. You a better nigga than most of these men out here, because they would have cussed that little bitch out. Candace is very spoiled. She is acting like a diva. You can't afford this wedding. How about take that money and put it towards y'all future? Or how about take that money that your mother and your father is giving you and pay off your mother so y'all can have that house to yourself, and so your creepy ass mama can stop coming over there and spending the weekends with y'all like a fucking creepazoid. Like, you sound stupid, little girl. Grow the fuck up. So he tell her to put her fucking ring back on and tell her to stop taking that shit off, and they hug and kiss like some goddamn idiots. Child, let me know what y'all thought about Potomac tonight down below in the comment section. What y'all feel about Candace's ass? Because that little last part made me look at her different. What y'all feel about Sharice now thinking that Monique is using her? What do y'all feel about Giselle constantly using Robin as a puppet and her dumb ass falling for it? Let's talk down below like we always do every week. Make sure to thumbs up this video. hit that notification bell button, and subscribe to my channel if you have not. Because if you haven't, what the fuck are you waiting for? It's lit over here. Love you guys so much. Thanks for watching this review, and I will see you all later.